So in today's video, we are going to be doing a nice little montage. I did a little bit of mining for an hour or so maybe, but I mostly left up to my foreman and another main worker of mine to mine out the extension of the uppercut shelf. And in the previous video, I promised that we would double our gold. And I'll wait to the end to tell you if we made it or not, but let me tell you guys, it wasn't what I was expecting, honestly. But we all did a great job. Very, very respectful for my crew. They stuck through it. Had a bunch of people helping out throughout the time. And, I also said that we'd do it quicker. So I did only put us on for about a 4-hour shift this was on. And, like I said, it wasn't what I expected. But you'll have to wait till the end to find out. So enjoy. Guys, stick around for the end. I have a new plant design that I'm going to be working on. That'll be going to our Sparrow Creek mine once this upper shelf is all mined out. And I did a little proof of concept of it if you guys would like to see that at the end. Enjoy.
Brother Joe never had a lot. He became a man of God. Started preaching at the church down by mile marker 17. He works his days, he works his nights, spends his time saving lives. When the day ends, he goes home to his beautiful family. His sweet, sweet Valerie, well, she's the whole reason he ever found God in the first place. He thinks back to the first day. He was nervous, jumbling his words, sweating when he tried to flirt. But he just never seen a woman in the world as beautiful as her. She told him all about Jesus, the love he had to give. A few years have passed now and they're thinking about some kids. They popped out a couple few, sit up in the front pew every Sunday morning when he's in the pulpit spreading gospel to the room. Preacher man, he's so in love with God, his woman, his 3 sons. And every morning when he wakes, he thanks the good Lord up above. This life he lives won't end enough. Sometimes things get tough, but he does it for his Valerie who pulled him from the rough, yeah. He was writing them talking points for the sermon. Next week he was writing about forgiveness and rolling with the punches. If you catch one on the chin, you just gotta turn the other cheek. The phone started ringing. He was busy singing some more gospel hymn he learned from sweet, sweet Valerie. He checked to his call and he knew something was off when saw the sheriff's office on the caller ID. He picked up the call and his heart started dropping. He don't get this way often, but he's gritting his teeth. Someone broke into the parsonage. The neighbors heard the popping. Before the lady finished, he was down on his knees. She told him they caught him, 2 broken locks and 3 little bodies and his sweet, sweet Valerie. Well, the preacher man, he's got a gun. He don't wanna hurt no one, but he believed that Jesus needed him to leave a bullet in a man's head. He knows that come the risen sun, it'll all be said and done. He ain't gonna make it right tonight if he don't paint the wall red. Puts the steel to his own head. 2 words is all he said. Tears streaming down his cheek as he let out Jesus wept. What the hell was all this for? Lifeless body hits the floor. Soul is headed home sweet home to history bore. And his sweet, sweet Valerie.
Alrighty guys, so all the gold is now done smelting, and I've officially processed it all. The cleanup is all in my inventory, and with the previous cleanup, you guys didn't see it, I added on a new level to our refinery building and my own little office, and all the foremen will be putting in offices as well on the top floor. But now this foundry can really smelt some gold. We just about doubled the amount of refineries that we have in here, both small wash plants and smelters. So hopefully on this clean out, it wasn't using both floors, but on the next one, which will hopefully be bigger, we will use both floors. Now, the moment of truth, did we hit our doubling goal? In the previous video, we got about 70,000 gold, and I promised that we would double it. So we want to be looking for around 140,000 gold, and whatever else pretty much doubles out as well. Now this is the current status of the uppercut. It's a little bit different from the previous video. I did finish one line of it solo, and so yeah, also refreshed a couple of the machines, they were needing it. Anyways, back to the main thing. Did we hit our mark? Like I said, I didn't expect what would happen. Here it is, 4 hours mining with pretty much half the crew, 3/4 of the time. Here it is. We absolutely freaking nailed it. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, pretty much 14 stacks of gold, putting us right next to 140,000. Absolutely nailing our goal there. I didn't think it could be done, honestly. Let's sell it all now. We're starting at 23 million. And we're just going to sell at 1.9. Galore from these rubies. Absolute ton. We had almost 10 million in rubies. Alright, let's see how we got in the diamonds. Oh my god. I'm gonna wait to do the gold. Let's wait to do the gold. Iron doesn't really go for much. All this little stuff from little ore veins there. And now the big money, the gold. Let's just get it all done with. Started at 23 million. Oh my god. That is gorgeous. $59 million. So that puts that gold weigh in at, what is that? So 59 from 23. It's a pretty hefty number. Why can't I? Here we go. There we go. Alright, now you guys can actually see that in the top right. Man, I did not think that we were going to hit that target. Absolutely stunning. And look, there's still a ton left to mine from this uppercut. This was the original mark out of it, and we had pretty much done most of it, and now we have essentially quadrupled the size. So it's quite impressive. The plant's been able to keep up with it well. We've only had it maxed out a few times, so absolutely no complaints there from Zeus. Like I said, the refinery's been chugging along with it. Now, this is that proof of concept that I was talking about, so let's get to that. Alrighty guys, so before I show you guys the plant, the inconvenient cut is officially shut off. We flooded it, closed off the roads, it's officially done for, and with that decision, I've also made the decision that we're no longer going to be running blasted rock in our cuts. Once we hit it, we're done with it, which is why I kind of wanted to come up with a new proof of concept for a plant. Now, I've been running plant second and run any type of material, and since we're not going to be running any type of material, I've come up with this. It doesn't have a name yet, as this was just a proof of concept, and I played around with some color schemes. And, you know, it might look kind of weird right now, but that's because I did two different versions of it, you could say, on both sides. So, first off, you'll notice, compared to Rocking Red is very symmetrical, straight on, wings go out. But here, everything's a lot different. And that's because I wanted to do this cool concept where it was fingers interlocking out from the conveyors pretty much. So what happens here is you can see with the paint scheme is instead of matching up all the 90s like I do on all my other plants, I match all the links up on the 90s so that way they're all the same. I don't. So they go straight out from the 90s into the wash plants, and it makes this cool stagger effect. And it does the same with the trommels. And so once that happens, I actually loop it back around just because it kind of looks cool. And then it also makes this void in the middle. Now with this void, I'm able to put all my storage containers equally in there. It fits them all perfectly, so it won't be separated and far apart like on my other designs. As well, you'll notice there's a lot less equipment on this. This only runs wash plants and trommels. I might add fractioners though. That is, oh wait, actually, no, no, this does have fractioners on it. They're right there. I was gonna say I thought I had fractioners. So it runs fractioner to wash plant to the trommel. So this way, anything that's pay dirt related or maybe an iron ore, it's gonna be able to run it. And with this, it might be a little bit cheaper, but it also kind of picks back up, so I'm using a lot more conveyors. But truth be told, I don't really care. I think it looks really sweet like that. And like I said, I'll be able to keep all of my storage containers right in the middle of it all. And for the real plant, this is only a 6 system test. I plan on going with 20 systems. This is going to be my biggest wash plant yet. Rocking Red here is only 10. And then Zeus up top, I believe, is 16 system. Yeah, 16 system. The only thing that competes is the Gladiators, which are 2 separate plants, but combined are 18. So this will by far be my biggest plant. I plan on making it run 3 trucks simultaneously down in our next mine. So you guys will have to stick around to find out what we really got cooking on around here. But once I have a full version of this plant ready and running, I will do a breakdown video a little bit further. But this is a nice little tease to show what I got cooking around here and to show that I'm not really just doing one plant and done. I am excited. There's going to be a conveyor overhaul pretty soon, I believe. So it'll be exciting to test around with that and make some new plants with that as well. But I think that this will be a really nice design to have cooking up and have laying around the mines.